So my name is Andy Mulholland. I live here in Minnesota with my wife, Ellen, and our 4 kids. And I've been a real estate broker for going on 10 years now. Yeah, so what's most important to me is building a business that serves my family, right? And there's different ways that businesses can serve you financially. For me, it was the time, because I knew in my business, I was growing, selling a lot of real estate, but at the sacrifice of my freedom, my time with my family. You know, with 4 kids, 10 to down to 3 years old, it was important that I was able to build something that allowed me to spend time with them. I was full-time in the business in production. Now I was only on the listing side at that point, literally 7 days a week, negotiating transactions, working with clients. So by the time I started, I was doing about 100 seller sides personally. So I had followed Lars, I had seen him grow his own business, and what stuck out to me was he's building it in a way that's very different than a traditional real estate agent, right? It wasn't just about doing more deals. It was about not only getting money freedom in your life and building wealth, but doing it without sacrificing the things that are important to you, which for most people is that time. I believed others could do it because I've seen them do it. I didn't believe it could work for me. I had all these reasons why, nope, I can't get out of production because of this reason and that reason. I just knew that that route, if I continued down that path, was going to continue to sacrifice my time freedom. I threw my hands up and said, either I'm getting out of this industry or I'm going to build it in a way that serves my family and gives me that time freedom. And so I wanted to make a shift. I saw that he had done it, and sure enough, he had a coaching company to teach people how to do what he did. I just remember on that first call I had with Lars, as he was asking me, Andy, what do you want 3 years from now? Specifically, I said, I want to be out of production so that I can, and I just threw something out there, but I'm just like, hey, if this guy could help me get out of production and go on a long RV trip with my family, that's what I want. And I want to do it in 3 years from now. And I almost threw it out there as a challenge, like, good luck, Lars. I work 7 days a week right now. I'm crazy stressed and crazy busy. Let's see if you can get me on an RV trip in 3 years with my family. When I first started, Lars helped me figure out where my business was coming from and where it wasn't coming from. And not only that, but knowing what the highest returns are. So again, really just looking at it like a business. Other coaching programs I had been a part of, it was all about just selling more real estate, which is fine, but with no focus on how do I build this in a systematic way, really truly as a business. Lars helped me understand that there's more to it than just being good at selling real estate. In fact, it has nothing to do with that. Putting a business plan together, that was exactly what I needed to do. He helped me structure a plan so that now I could get to work headed in the direction I really wanted to go, not just to sell more real estate. Once I worked with B-School, got the right systems in place, followed by the right people to run those systems, it gave me the time freedom to be able to spend the time and be present with my family, right? No longer did I have to sit there and watch that phone. I had systems and people that would cover those things. So I could, hang out with my kids, take them fishing, enjoy some time in the yard, throwing the football or kicking the soccer ball around. Whatever it was, I was present and I had the time to be able to do those things, which for me was the whole reason I started in this industry in the first place. So it just made sense that that's where I got. The cool thing about being a member of Real Estate B-School is that you are surrounded by people who, they look at their business like a business and not just a how can I do more deals and be number one in my market. I want to be number one, but not just to be number one. That's a byproduct of building a solid business that also gives you time freedom. And there's nothing more powerful than being surrounded by everybody that's thinking that way.